guy writes a piece of shit, gives it to a judge signs order. 5 minutes later, you're arrested and in jail, and there's $1 million bail. And now I have to come and attempt to unwind that story.
The simple story is the conviction story, and then the complicated story is not. Once you hear everything there is to know about a case, almost invariably people have sympathy for the accused.
It's very rare when you get a person that commits a crime because they're just a bad person and there's no reason. There's always a reason. There could be a bad reason why they committed the crime, but there is a reason.
I really don't give a fuck about your money. If I believe you're innocent, then it's 120% out.
They want her to go to prison for 4 years on a first-time offense. Absolutely ludicrous. Unless they're gonna give me a better offer, we're gonna go to war.
I never would have thought of this to happen to me, never.
I have no remembrance of it at all.
Ryan, he's a schizophrenic. He doesn't even have memory, really, of the event that happened, and yet the minimum he could do is 13 years in a maximum security prison, together with killers.
Downtown LA, it's at the center of it all. All my clients are centrally located to Los Angeles, and the largest criminal courts building in the world is in downtown Los Angeles, just 5 blocks away from my office. So anytime the crap hits the fan, I'm only 5 blocks away from the courthouse. It's very, very personal when I take on the case. Other people's problems become my problems. Their miseries are not my miseries. For the most part, I'm happy about the results that I get, but then again, sometimes you just get fucked.
As defense lawyers, when we walk into the courtroom, we are the last friend to the most reviled.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jacqueline Goodman on behalf of the defendant. And under a plea of not guilty, I'd like to be heard on the issue of bail, Your Honor.
All right, you may proceed.
The question I think we have to really be asking is, how does a $10,000 bond and no conditions do anything to allay a real fear for the public? If there's a real fear about danger to the community, then what you can do is prove to me that you're taking some action that actually addresses the reason for the fear.
I'm not defending that asshole. I'm defending everybody if I defend one person well.
Yep, we have a deposition Monday at 10. I always get a kick out of lawyers who say they've never lost a case. If a guy says that, he's a complete fucking liar and bullshitter, because that's an impossibility. A great baseball hitter bats .325.
What we need to pull together is a history of your prior practice up until the time of the event.
Gary's an attorney, practiced for 25 years without any incident. Now the state bar wants to eviscerate him. You know, that's like dealing with goose-stepping Nazis, the state bar.
Stipulated facts, you might as well not show up. Just jump into a grave somewhere. Forget it.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way. In some senses, my life is destroyed. I'll probably end up working at Taco Bell.
He's really on the edge. Wants to leap off my balcony. That's why I don't take him out there.
This guy has been ditching going in court. He still hasn't shown up, so the judge was just pissed, and he said, I want jail time.
He won't allow him to do the 25 hours of community labor in Illinois or whatever else he wants?
No, but he really wants him to serve jail time.
Today, the prosecutors, they all have their finger on the jail button. Jail, 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 jail. We don't want to hear from it. Jail, 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 jail. That's all it is.
What did she say about the arrest? If everybody's doing the job that they're supposed to do, guilty people are supposed to be convicted and innocent people are supposed to go free.
You know, 2 scumbags that plead out and tell a story about you have no credibility at all. You never know what's going to occur in a courtroom. You can be completely innocent, but if you lose, you're going to go do 20 years.
When somebody says, how do you defend those people? Yes, I say I defend those people because it's my job to make sure the prosecution does their job and prove their case.
When you're finally in the courtroom, it's the same as it was 100 years ago. There's a judge, and there's a little box that a witness sits in. There's a little box over here, the jurors. There's the asshole opposition over there, and there's you. And it's somebody telling what happened, answering a question.
It's holding up a painting in front of a jury and saying, what do you think the painting looks like? Does it look like an apple or does it look like an orange?
I have more hope now than I've had for a long time.
I never stop being the person who sees in my client someone I can't imagine going to jail on my watch. When I fall short of that, that's on me and nobody else, and I live with it for the rest of my life.
No, federal court. I don't know, figure it out. They got a fucking problem. I'm never satisfied. I'm always paranoid, and that's what drives me.
I think defiance is in the DNA of every defense lawyer.
When you have a client that's facing down the barrel of 20, 30 years, and 12 people get up and they say those 2 words to you, not guilty, there's no other drug in the world could describe the feeling that you get as a criminal defense attorney. You're a savior.
You saved somebody's life.
It's like a final exam and everything is riding on it.
This is the system we live with. And so you're constantly rolling the dice.
And it's rewarding and it's beautiful and it's all of human drama just played out right there before you every single day. How can you not want to get out of bed and get on with your day?